and welcome back everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. This is my second video for K-Influencer Academy's May mission of 2025, and I am talking more about where I started with Korea and Korean culture. Let's go! So, my second video is covering 3 different topics. The first one is my first K-pop concert, which I experienced in Seoul in 2023. I visited Seoul by myself and went to a K-pop concert in Gangnam. And if you have a look to the side here, these are the different bands I saw, and there will be some footage a little bit later on of that K-pop concert. Because I was a bit far back, the images will be a bit though they may not be as clear as I would like them, but it was a wonderful night. Don't know if I was very happy waiting in line the way I did at the time, but it was all new to me. I'd never been to a K-pop concert before in my life. So that was an amazing concert though, and I enjoyed listening to the wonderful bands that were playing. The second topic I want to talk about is Tteokbokki. Now I can't remember offhand when I first tried Tteokbokki, but I know that before I went over to Korea for the first time in 2020, I did get hold of rice cakes from my local Korean grocery. It was Lucky Mart that I went to, and they had fresh rice cake, and so I did purchase that and I brought it home, and I made my own tteokbokki via an army stew, which was budae-jjigae, and that was really delicious. Having said that, tteokbokki is one of my favorite Korean foods, especially roast tteokbokki. I love roast tteokbokki so much, and one of the people that makes roast tteokbokki in Adelaide at Plus Pocha 82 at the time, she makes the best roast tteokbokki in the world. It is so delicious. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop thinking about roast tteokbokki at the moment because I am hungry. But that was my first experience with tteokbokki and what's happened down the track. My third topic is Korean beauty. So my skin is obviously Australian skin. I live in one of the driest parts of the country called Adelaide, South Australia, and the weather here is extremely dry. People wonder why we wrinkle and age so quickly. That is until I found K-beauty. So I also pick, and no amount of products is going to fix picking, so I have to be very careful. But I do have a few favorite brands, and I first tried them when I had my first trip to Korea back in 2020. I tried the brand Etude House, and I really liked their products. I had the collagen range that made my skin nice and bouncy, but also I broke out in more pimples. So we tried other things. So over the years, I've experienced a few different products like Etude House. I like Innisfree. You can buy Innisfree in Australia, so that's awesome. And I have recently tried Sulwhasoo. Now there are a few products in Sulwhasoo that I absolutely love, especially the eye cream and also just the cleanser. But my favorite brand that I am currently using, which you can now buy in Australia as well, is Beauty by Joseon. And I love the moisturizer. I love the little glow drop things, like the essences. They're really nice, and I like, the best thing I found is the SPF, the Sunrise and Probiotic Sunrise SPF 50. It is so nice. I could spend hours talking to you about that, but I will stop because I have one more topic to cover, and that is number 4. my first learning of the Korean language, 한국어. So shortly before I went to Korea, like the first time in 2020, I thought I needed to learn some Hangul. So I learned the alphabet using the Drops app and learned some words. So it was okay. I've been learning over the years, and I've gotten to a stage where I can read and write Hangul. Okay, a bit slow, but it's okay. And I've picked up enough basic language to be able to ask for things, say thank you, hello, how are you, I'm going to enjoy this meal, where are the toilets? That's a big one. I have a funny story about that. And if you stick around to my bonus video, I will tell you all about it. So, did you enjoy that, guys, on my first moments with Korean culture? I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in June for the June mission when it becomes available. 안녕!
So thank you everyone for joining my bonus video, and I'm just showing you some photos I got from the 2023 Gangnam Festival K-pop concert, which was located in Yeongdong-daedo on the 8th of October 2023. And as I mentioned before in the video, I saw aespa, ATEEZ, Boy Next Door, From Us 9, NCT Dream, Stacey and Zico. And it was an amazing night. So I'm glad you enjoyed these videos and photos. And next is a little story about me learning Korean and saying something really silly. Enjoy!
So, my bonus video. So when I was learning Korean and I was over in Korea in 2022, it was my second visit with my awesome Aussie Ajumma friend, Deb. Everyone knows Deb from my earlier videos. So we were in Starbucks and I needed to go to the toilet. So I went outside and I spoke to the security guard, and I went up to him and I said, 저기요, 경찰 어디예요? And he looked at me. He just gave me this really weird look. And I'm like, 화장실, 여자 화장실 어디예요? And he laughed and giggled, and he's like, and he pointed over to the toilets. So what I had done was I had actually asked him the first off, I said, excuse me, where are the police? And that's why he looked at me so blankly. And then when I realized, I said, oh, toilets, women's toilets, where are they? And that's when he giggled and pointed to the toilet. So that's my embarrassing 한국어 moment. And yeah, I learned very quickly with that one. So thank you so much for listening to me talk about my firsts with Korea. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Don't forget to like this video, everyone, and to subscribe to my channel.